Until recently, Elon Musk seldom posted about the U.S. Agency for International Development on X, where he is wont to share his thoughts on nearly every subject. Then on Sunday came a flurry of posts wherein the world's richest person, the Trump-appointed head of the new Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE, described USAID, the Foreign Humanitarian Assistance Agency, as a viper's nest of radical left Marxists who hate America, evil and a criminal organization. Time for it to die, Musk posted. But until very recently, those claims were largely outside the mainstream, and USAID, which delivers billions of dollars of food and medicine to more than 100 countries, generally enjoyed bipartisan support in Washington. Most of Musk's more than 160 posts about USAID have been responses to a handful of small but influential verified accounts, many of them using pseudonyms. A review of the account's profiles reveals how a lengthy crusade to paint USAID as a malevolent force built up in recent years in relatively fringe internet circles, only to be suddenly elevated and acted upon by Musk. Musk has not offered evidence for his descriptions of USAID. In an X space, he called it a ball of worms. President Donald Trump told reporters that while he appreciated the concept of USAID, the people in the agency turn out to be radical left lunatics. Two narratives permeate the MAGA argument against USAID, that it's a tool of the left and that it's a lawless organization, without oversight and rife with fraud. A key voice behind both the Twitter files and the USAID conspiracy theories is Mike Benz, a former Trump administration official turned conservative researcher whom Musk has promoted and interacted with on X more than 40 times in the past week. Benz, a self-described cybersecurity expert who briefly worked as an assistant deputy for international communications for the State Department under Trump, started tweeting about USAID in 2022. He wrote, USAID acts as covert operations division of CIA to enrich themselves. It spread leftist ideology home and abroad. It was behind the mass censorship in America. It manipulated social media, rigged elections, and quashed dissent. USAID provided humanitarian assistance to foreign countries as an independent agency. But according to Benz's posts, USAID's crimes are plenty, and they go straight to the top. Also, Benz believes USAID played a key role in starting the pandemic. He draws that conclusion based on contributions of funding by USAID, along with the National Institutes of Health, the Defense Department and other government agencies, to the EcoHealth Alliance, in part to identify emerging infectious diseases. One organization EcoHealth worked with was the Wuhan Institute of Virology in China, a potential origin point of the COVID pandemic, though scientists and authorities are divided over the lab leak theory. Before Musk led the charge to terminate USAID, his companies worked with and took funding from it. Tesla holds a stake in a company called Zola, which is funded in part by USAID to bring renewable energy to agricultural communities in sub-Saharan Africa. And Musk's aerospace and defense contractor, SpaceX, partnered with USAID to bring its Starlink satellite internet service to Ukraine in 2022 after Russia's invasion destroyed telecommunications infrastructure.